I was at the front mowing the nature strip. I could see a bit of attention on the other side of the bridge of people looking and taking photos, and I thought, wow, there's something going on. So I went and had a squeeze, and then once I saw what I saw, I thought, yeah, this is gutsy. Honestly, it looked like someone done damage to the bridge with the way it's got the hole in it. I had no idea who done it. I thought, well, someone around here has got talent.
I probably should have got permission, but I thought I'll just go and have an experiment. It's only chalk. It's going to last a couple of days. If it rains, it'll come straight off. I did it on a Friday. Thought if it's not washed off by the Sunday, I can go down with some water and hose it off.
And then it wasn't until I actually touched it and realised what it was done with, and then I thought, well, it's going to rain and it'll be gone. So, yeah, needed saving. Can't go.
So I'd been hired by Warrnambool City Council to do a piece done in pastels, and I needed to have a bit of a practice. So I snuck down to the bridge that's literally at the end of my driveway outside my house. It's just to see how the pastels would adhere to the concrete and how they'd last. It took about 3 hours, and people hooting all the way past. So people were calling up and talking to me and like, wow, I thought someone had knocked a hole in the bridge. What are you doing here? Instantly it was a lot of fun for the community, because originally I was going to wash it off that night, but I loved it so much I thought I'm just going to leave it there. It's the weekend, let people drive past and see it, and then I'll wash it off on the Sunday.
My wife warned me, don't interfere, don't go near it.
Did you listen to your wife?
No. I put the high vis on and pretended I was, someone important, and I knew exactly what to put on it to make it stay there. And done the old 3 times. Oh, I had to let it dry in between coats, yeah. And then by the time the nature strip was mowed, it was permanent, so, yeah.
So then Sunday came around and I went down there with my bucket of water and my cloth. And as I walked up to it, I noticed it was shiny, and I thought, oh my God, it looks like it's had some chemical reaction. It was a really dewy morning that morning. I thought maybe the pastels absorbed some of the moisture from the air. So I go up and I rub it with my finger and it's not coming off, and I dip my cloth in, I'm starting to wipe, and it's just not moving.
Yeah, he'd been trying to wash it. No, he'd been...
I start to panic. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm scrubbing. Decided, all right, I'll come back and I'll get Metho. So I came back, got a bottle of Metho, ran down, same thing, wouldn't come off.
It's anti-graffiti clear, yeah. It's game over there, you won't wash it off.
Starting to panic, thinking, oh my God, I haven't got permission. Council don't even know I've done it. So then I came back and I found acetone, which is like nail polish remover, and that stuff gets everything off. And it didn't even come off with nail polish remover. So then I was just stumped. I'm like, well, what do? I have to leave it there and work out. And I decided I would contact council and let them know what had happened. I was freaking out a lot because you can get in a lot of trouble. I mean, it's essentially graffiti. Although it's art, it's graffiti.
It's not graffiti, it's art.
My daughter goes to school locally, so I took her to school, and one of the mums told me a local person who lives near me had come across and sprayed it with a clear coat. Asked a couple of people around and they all pointed to across at the other side of the train bridge to Mr. Phil Hoy.
Jimmy showed up and introduced himself and said, here's the bloke who... And I said, yeah, gutsy as, Jimmy. I love it that much that I've preserved it. It's there for life, mate.
And I lost it. I thought it was hilarious. I chatted to him for about half an hour, and then it turned out that at one point in his career, he was the contractor as the graffiti removalist for Warrnambool City Council, and here he was protecting my graffiti with a clear coat. And it was an automotive clear coat, so nothing gets that stuff off.
It's permanent. It's part of Warrnambool now.
It's legal.
Yeah. Wombat's here to stay. You need to run a comp to name the wombat.